Victoria here. Crazy Victoria. Crazy forever. That's me. Sunny day out there. The tour bus just went by here. Saying Pretty Women. Like I say, right next door here to where I am is where the famous last scene of Pretty Woman was shot, where she was coming down that fire escape into the arms of her Prince Charming. You know, it's big here. Okay, today we'll start talking about what I see difference between California and Connecticut, where I grew up. Okay. First of all, I love it out here much better. I like going back. No way. California, here I come. Here I come. California, here I'll stay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Adios, Connecticut. Have fun. You know? I love it out here. Ooh, 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 ooh. And I want to see what? The differences I see here or whatever. Okay. Let's start out with just general descriptions about what people see when they go out here. Okay? I mean, you're out here in Hollywood and everything. I mean, when you go out there, first of all, you got such a diversity of people. So many different people. And not just by race or color, but by personality and by just how they live their lives. Okay? So much variety. It's like in a big giant candy store with everything imaginable you could have. That's right here. That's what we have here. Okay? So, why is that important? Because after a while people get used to seeing that. And they get less in the way of being, selective of what they want and what they see in life or whatever, and what can happen. Because they've seen it all. When you see it all, that is the thing there, the thing about knowing and the thing about difference and everything. Once you get to see difference and you get to see so much different things and everything in this world, and you get to understand it, it becomes common, it becomes the norm. It becomes, it's like everyday life. You don't freak out. You go out in Connecticut and everything. If you see some girl, or some guy walking down the street with, with your punkish hairdos and stuff like that, and 8 million tattoos and every color under the sun they're wearing, if they're wearing much of anything at all, and just looking totally like they're from another planet. I mean, out here in California, people just look at them and say, "Hi, how's it going? Have a nice day today. Peace, love. Yeah, cool. Yeah." That's what you get out here. For the most part. Unless you're like the tourists and everything is still spoiled from where they came from, and they start looking around and they say, "Oh God, why did I come out here? Get away from me! Get some holy water here! Go away! Like some garlic too!" Doesn't even work, but whatever. It's a nice try, people freak out. On the East Coast, if they see things like that, it says, "Help! Help! 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 There's a crazy over here! Help! Help! There's somebody pissing on the sidewalk over here! Help! Help! Somebody dancing in the street over here! Help! Please get the paramedics out here! Please help me! Oh, I don't know what to do!" Out here in California. You see that every day out here. Every day out there, you see people walking in the middle of the street and like, "Hey, hi, how's it going?" Playing dodgeball with the cars, You're not gonna hit me. Boom! There was another one. But they clean up the mess afterwards. Maybe 20 minutes later, paramedic comes by and said, "You said, right, get on the bag here. Come on, we gotta go somewhere else. I'm gonna say everybody. Joy, nothing to see here. I mean, I mean, even if they just see people out there doing the craziest things that you would see in the East Coast or whatever, I mean, they just look, they just say, "That's just another day, another day here in California. Have a nice day." Is that beautiful? Hmm? It's actually the opposite around here, in a way. I mean, if they see you doing too good of things around here or whatever, I mean, you know, if you're not crazy or anything or whatever, I mean, then you stand out. You know what I mean? It's a, hey, we got a winner here. I mean, this one here. I mean, look it, too normal. Very polite, very neat, very civilized. What do I do with this one? Need help? Tell the squad here, please, please. I don't know if this one's about to flip out here or something. I mean, it's too nice here. I mean, that's what you see out here. I mean, if you don't see the unusual happening, it's like they'll probably suspect you more of doing things bad than you do if you do absolutely everything in the world under the sun. That's crazy. You know, whatever. I mean, in East Coast and everything, whatever. I mean, if you see a homeless tent go up or somewhere and everything like that, not even seeing that go that far. If you see a homeless person anywhere, I mean, they'll go and say, "Oh God, call 911. We got a crazy over here. Somebody that's begging. Somebody here that needs food. Or somebody here that's hey, they're trying to pitch a tent over here. God, get a patrol car down here. We can handle this. You know." Here in the West Coast, hey, I mean, you might get the assessors from the office of City Hall coming by and say, "Oh yeah, we're gonna have to start assessing these tents here. That much it's worth. You gotta tax them. Make some money here." Yeah. I mean, silly. I'm sorry. That's how I am. It's just that the sillier the things are out here in LA, the more they're accepted. Alright, so I don't know why I'm not that big movie star yet or the big celebrity yet, because I'm probably the craziest of them all, you know? Whatever. That day's coming. Whatever. I can't go back to the East Coast. No, not the way I am now. I wouldn't survive a day. I wouldn't survive a day. They put some electrodes in my head, try to fry some brain cells, so I don't think that way anymore. They tried that once before, it didn't work too well. Alright, enough of that. We're going to talk about other things as well. I mean, the way they respond here and everything about with the police force, emergency situations and everything like that, it's like so much different than the East Coast. You know what I mean? It's like on the East Coast and everything, if there's an accident or something like that, you know, eventually you get a patrol car coming by or something, a paramedic or something, and you know, they assess the situation. That's fine, whatever. Once here in LA, it's like they have to have a parade, a parade of emergency vehicles coming down to a scene. No matter what it is, even if a cat gets stuck in a tree, well, not a palm tree, there's a few trees there here in Hollywood. And I mean, what do they got to send? They got to send a ladder truck company, they got to send a paramedic unit, and they got to send another regular truck. Like threes, they got to come in threes here. I mean, I mean, you don't see that in the East Coast. You don't see that. That's why they've got the manpower to do that. I mean, what is it out here? I mean, is it they just don't really have anything to do over here or something? Like, hey, we'll give you something to do. Hey, go get that tree out. Get that cow out of the tree. You know, whatever. I mean, go welcome the new homeless person. You know, say hello. Hi. Welcome to the club. I mean, here, I mean, it's just so much different. You know, I love it the way it is over here, really. I mean, it's like a wild circus out here. A friend of mine says it's like the wild, wild west out here. You never know what's gonna happen. I don't have to go anywhere. I don't have to watch TV. I don't have to watch movies or anything. I just have to lay here in my bed at night and listen. And I hear all the action in the world going on outside. Anything from helicopters flying up. Woo, 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 woo. Bang, bang, pow, pow. You know what I mean? Or having guys totally insane on drugs or whatever, preaching your whole lives away. Outside my back door, front door. Isn't that cool? Beautiful, you know what I mean? Since I hear so much, I get out there and I'll say, you have any new stories here? I mean, I've been hearing the same thing every day for a week here. You have any new material? It's getting boring. Eventually they just wear out their voice. I mean, they can't scream anymore, so they just shut up, So I'll say, oh, go ahead, keep screaming away. You're going to lose your voice sooner or later. Then it's like, you don't hear them anymore. I mean, you got little visuals going on, but until they pass out or something, What's it? Great, well, you'll see a patrol car or something come by or whatever, and say, and move them off somewhere. You know what I mean? But that's rare. You don't see that much. You don't see them respond to things like that too much. Unless there's an actual real crime going on, you're not going to see them. You're not going to see the police out here. But on the East Coast and everything, if you see something like that going on or whatever, you get the whole freaking town or the whole police force of it down there in a minute. Different worlds here. Now take LA over California, over Connecticut any day of the week. That's me. Okay? What else could we talk about here? What's the difference here? Just people's views on just people, period. Whatever. It's nice to live in an area where people seem to understand other people and not criticize them for being different. You know what I mean? Actually, out here, you get criticized more if you're like everybody else. If you're like everybody else, you say, oh God, this is a robot here. What do we got here? You're boring. Get out of here. I don't have to get you. But if you see somebody out there doing absolutely something totally insane and crazy, they love it. They say, oh, this is beautiful. Yeah, give me more. I love it out here. I love the climate. And speaking of the weather, it's crazy. Really, on the East Coast and everything, you get a spring shower. You got a little bit of a shower going on here. You get a breeze coming up and everything like that. Whatever. You either deal with it or, you go inside, wait for it to go away, and then they come out again. Here on the West Coast, it's different. Every time you hear a little bit about a shower coming out, a little bit of wind come up, hurricane force winds are about to hit LA. Ooh, storm damage, imminent. Oh, God. Stay indoors. Flooding is imminent too. It's like, you get a spring shower, and all of a sudden all the streets in LA are going to flood. It does happen. You do get landslides, and you do get this, and you get that every once in a while, but, perfectly honest, I've been out here over a year. I haven't seen any of that. I haven't seen zero. No. It's like in the East Coast too, what they do in a way, which is common, universal, is that they look for headaches. You know what I mean? The media's got to have something that's going to draw people's attention. And the spring shower isn't going to cut it. The wind ain't going to cut it. So they wait for that one wind gust or something to happen, or something at the right spot or whatever. They'll blow something down, and then they go film it. Oh God, look at what happened with this storm. My God, we destroyed the world here. Whatever. It's the way that works. The media loves to blow things way out of proportion. Or it says, rain today, rain tonight, rain tomorrow, rain the next day. Then people get out there and say, oh, it's going to be raining for the next 5 days. Oh God, this is not good. What am I going to do? If you read between the lines, it's like a 20% chance of rain, a 10% chance of rain. And hey, that means an 80%, 90% chance that they ain't get nothing. You know? Today's supposed to be a rainy day. Yeah, oh, rainy day, ha ha. Sun's been out all day, huh? You know? Ha ha. So much for that rainstorm. You make it sound like, cancel your plans for Sunday. Ha! It's a washout today. I mean, I guess you gotta look for that one little spot or a couple of little spots. Those little dots, little specks on the radar where you're getting a shower and somebody's stuff, right? And find it, and then there. The rest of the area, great. Cool. Yeah. High winds. 15, 20 miles an hour, gust of 30. Oh, God. 30 mile an hour winds on the East Coast is like a freaking summer breeze. You know? No big deal. But out here, it's the end of the world. Oh, yeah, it's crazy. It really is. I mean, yes, there are some facts to it. I mean, you don't get much rain out here, so the soil isn't set up for it and this and that, but still, and, you know, I mean, people worry about the roads and everything. The only reason the roads get crazy if it just rains is because it never rains out here much, you know what I mean? So, rain is Mother Nature's way of cleaning the streets. You know? In fact, that's probably why you see, at least over here, you see the street sweepers come by with the water and everything every day. That's because they got to wash off the stuff, the oils and stuff accumulated by cars and everything. I mean, they're not going to depend on Mother Nature to do it because there ain't much Mother Nature to do it. Most of the time. On the East Coast, it rains all the time and everything, so hey, it washes naturally. You don't have to have street sweepers out there. It's crazy. And let's talk about graffiti here. I mean, in the East Coast and everything, the only place you find graffiti is usually in very rundown areas. You know what I mean? And there's where you see it. Alright. The rest of the area you don't see it. So I guess LA is one big dump. You see it everywhere. I mean, out here and everything, in my apartment building and everything like that, they got this guy with the power washer who comes out almost every day and everything. I mean, you can hear him in the morning. Oh, there you go, the power wash in the street again, over the sidewalk. That's nice graffiti off. You know? I mean, lately they've been doing the building, which is nice, but the sidewalk gets hit all the time. So they go out there and clean it. I mean, the way they do it, I mean, they have no sidewalk left, they're going to wear it out. And what they ought to do is they ought to just, what they should do is I think they're doing it in some areas now or whatever, but I mean, use artistic graffiti everywhere. 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 That way, the artists and everything don't have nowhere to write on. I mean, they're going to have to whitewash it first before they put their own stuff on it. They don't got the time for that. So, I mean, if you put the artwork down everywhere, you don't have to worry around it. So, maybe they should do that. Me so. Love you all. There's a few little tips and pointers and facts and that I had to talk about. I love you all. I gotta go out and enjoy this Hollywood beauty, this Hollywood sunshine, and do some dancing. Love you all. Peace, love, happiness, and keep on smiling. Mwah.